2025 has a major problem with gaming, and that is people can't access good games. Now, let me explain. To take a look at this problem, we'll take a look at three major issues, with the first one being accessibility. Accessibility doesn't only look at being able to play the game in terms of accessibility settings, but even getting your hands on it. Let's take Mario Kart World for example, the brand new exclusive on the Switch 2, which hasn't even released but is already sold out and impossible to get. Not only that, but the games for the Switch 2 are just as expensive as the Pro controller, and with resellers taking advantage of this, it makes cost of gaming impossible. But the Switch 2 isn't the only console that's had issues, with consoles like the PS5 Pro and other issues during COVID being absolutely impossible to get their hands on. Steam has the same issue, but has luckily been able to resolve this, with the Steam Deck being able to ship within 3 to 5 working days. But other places such as AMD and Nvidia have issues with their latest releases, meaning that you can't play your favourite games like Dragon's Dogma 2 without your PC freezing because you haven't got the correct components. And to make matters worse is that for certain games, it requires co-op, which means all of your friends have to buy the game, and even on sale, it can be quite costly. Sometimes this is a bit better because games such as Repo have lower graphic settings and a lower cost while still being amazingly fun, proving that 2025 isn't lost. And as someone with over 1,000 games, most of my time is spent in free or low performing games because I'm able to play with friends. And that leads us on to our next point, which is gameplay. Gameplay is what captivates us all when deciding to pick a game to play. And with new games coming out every month, there's always something new to try. But the issue is that most of these games require the best components to run, such as Inzoi with new unique mechanics that utilize AI functionality. And with AAA titles not really innovating in their gameplay, it has been up to indie developers to take a stand and try out new mechanics, which has led to a variety of games and gameplay. Take Balatro for example. This game has completely taken the world by storm by introducing a unique gameplay twist on the typical poker. With easy to learn gameplay and very low graphics requirements, this game is easily able to play on all consoles and have captivating gameplay with unique and interesting mechanics. And with new games coming out every day, it's not impossible to find a game which you absolutely haven't played before and has unique and interesting mechanics. But this isn't really from AAA titles. Take Civ for example, with terrible reviews in its latest release, whereas Schedule 1, a completely indie title made by one person, has over 100,000 positive reviews and is absolutely loved by the community. And this leads us on to our third point, where we talk about games and how they are developed. This is game development, with various games being developed but not really innovating on what they know. Take a look at this year's release for various games and you'll be able to see tons of remasters and various sequels, but not that many individual new titles. And added to that is the various games that have development of DLC coming out and don't really go the route of No Man's Sky, which has provided loads of free major updates throughout the years at no cost to the consumer. This is a rarity nowadays, with some developers taking a stance, such as Hazelight Studios, where only one person has to buy the game to play co-op. Most of my time in 2024 has been spent playing indie games with friends, and most of my time in 2025 most likely will be doing the same, with unique gameplay mechanics and fun moments that can only be found in smaller indie titles. I don't think AAA gaming has been innovative enough to have those funny laughs that are typically found within those games. With the rising cost of games, it's making us gamers more specific about the games we pick to play. And I, for one, welcome indie titles that are able to captivate our hearts with unique moments and new mechanics. What has been your favourite game so far in 2025, and why did it make you enjoy it? Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content. And goodbye for now.